Probably don't have a lure active. Let's fix that. Caught so many of them, we can just use Pokeballs on them. Oh. No, Geodude. No thank you. Perhaps next time. But not this time. I have to get back to my spot. Oh, and then of course, Clefairy spawns where it was, but not where I am. There we go. Now we have to get at least 31 of them to get our odds to the best place they can be. And that's really mostly a matter of patience. Patience and time. And a little bit of luck. Just a tiny bit. When I made some upgrades today, I used to use the cash drawer sound effect when it opens on a cashier whenever a shiny shows up, but I upgraded it and now I have, as long as this works right, I now have the Gen 2 shiny sound effect. Hopefully you all heard that. But when it happens, you'll know, because you'll get Gyarados and the Lake of Rage vibes real quick. While you do this. I just, I would just like to have one with green ears. That would be fine. Mostly because of how much time and effort I've spent to this point getting one. I'd like for it to just happen. That'd be cool. I can't believe we ran into 2 shiny Chansey last time we were in this cave looking for Clefairy. It's like the game's taunting me. Although, it's a lot better of a taunt that way than just not having anything shiny show up, so... If the game wants to throw me a shiny, I'm not gonna complain. Not at all. Zubat, I know you don't have eyes, but that's not an excuse to just bump into people. You and I both know those ears work better than eyeballs ever could in a cave like this. Where are you? Oh, that's rude. Clefairy does learn double slap. That's a thing. Unfortunate. But it only hit once. Oh, okay. I think I've gotten to the point with this game now that I can finally throw the ball in a straight line. Can't do anything else consistently, but I can throw it in a straight line. Because I always ever played this game in handheld mode and never used the Joy-Cons independently like this prior to starting to stream the hunts. But I think I finally have struck the balance between aiming my Switch the right direction and the direction you have to move the controller to make it understand what you want. It was a steep learning curve for me, but I think I have it down now. Not what I want to see, Geodude. Not what I want to see. Okay, some regular ones spawning in finally. Luckily Clefairy isn't usually too aggressive either. Yeah, it can slap you, yeah, it can jump around, but the other thing I was planning on working today potentially was, wow, I fumbled that sentence. The other thing I was planning on working on... No, I'm just going to drop that sentence entirely. Voltor was the other target for today. There. I restructured it. We got a point, the point across finally. This would be a little more efficient if more Clefairy would spawn in instead of Zubat and Geodude. And also if I had my full team of 100s, because the Doug trio I have on me wouldn't be leveling up like this. Been taking a little bit of time. But I'm gonna get the occasional side thing accomplished, if I can. I don't know why it feels like it's so slow today. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna try to go up for those other two now that they're in closer reach. And there's not a Chansey and a Geodude and a Zubat in the way. I think Zubat's still in range to interrupt me, but... I feel like Clefairy is definitely going to be ending up as one of the ones we draw. Because I've been making little wanted posters for shinies on my sticky notes when the hunt takes too long for them. And I haven't done Clefairy yet, so I'm likely going to end up getting a Clefairy post-it note to get this to finally show. Had to do one for our shiny Diglett here, and our shiny Machop, both of which took forever. Once I get my chain to 40, I'll draw one for Clefairy. Nope. Okay. Well, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. Honestly, I should just reset at the ladder. I don't know why I'm staring at all these other things. Okay, that one's not shiny. That one's not shiny. Oops. Well, that was fun. I've caught 264 of these. Zubat, come on, man. Each of these unintentional encounters costs me at least 5 seconds. Hey, Spiggy08. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Do you happen to be shiny hunting as well? Yep, started trying to get a shiny Articuno and I got it in an hour. Which is good, so next to shiny Zapdos. That's awesome. Congrats, in an hour, that's amazing. Were you doing the, were you at the static encounter, or were you just hunting for it? Thank you very much for the follow, Spiggy08, I appreciate you. Next up is shiny Zapdos. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I guess what I was trying to say is, are you doing the static encounters, or are you just looking for them out and flying above the roots? Ah, before you beat the game. Okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think the only shiny in this game that I got before beating the story was the Pidgey that I ran into. Outside of, to be honest, I can't remember now if the very first shiny Pidgey I found was in Viridian Forest or if it was outside of Fuchsia City. But it was one of those places, and near the end of the game when I caught it. So pretty much just used it against the Elite Four so I could Mega Evolve, and that was about it. Oh yeah, I beat the game a long time ago. Yeah, I beat the game. I've got the shiny charm. I haven't... The only things missing from my Pokedex are Mew, because I didn't buy the Pokeball Plus and don't plan to. And I don't have Melmetal, but I have Meltan. So technically I have 151 in my Pokedex. It's just out of the potential was it 153? But enough that it gives you the shiny charm, and Professor Oak counts your dex as being completed. I've done a couple of the Master Trainers, like a handful of them that I was interested in, but other than that, it's just been shiny hunting in the after game for me. started the new account, trying to get all the shiny legendary birds in it. Nice. Well, good luck. That sounds like a good challenge. I think of the shiny birds, I think I like Moltres the best, but all of them are cool, although I don't feel like Zapdos changes it that much. Like, it's not bad, but it's not extremely different. Hey, Matt, good to see you, buddy. And thank you, I appreciate it. Did you get any shiny legendary birds yet? So I do have... I have shiny Zapdos and Moltres, but I moved them out and they are in Sword and Shield now, so they're not in this game anymore. But I have caught them. Articuno is the only one I haven't done. I think I had one from 3rd generation a long time ago, but I didn't catch that one myself. Somebody traded it to me because I ended up getting a shiny Raikou, and they really wanted it, so I was like, sure, I'll trade it for Articuno, whatever. But I appreciate you, Matt, for stopping in and lurking while you go have fun. I heard it. Where is it? There you are, Chansey. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I hit him this time. We'll be back. I wish the luck. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the good luck, and good luck to you too. I know that going for the birds must be a little bit of a... It's certainly a task, so best of luck to you too, man. And thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate you. Alright, Clefairy, work with me here. That hit you? I'm not complaining, just surprised. It's an interesting Clefairy. Okay, Superstition tells us 4 more. and we'll be good. Oh, and that's right, I gotta draw my picture of Clefairy like I said I would. No, no, Zubat, please. Geodude, come on, man. So sad. There we go. Our dog trio's leveling up real fast. Would you mind? There we are. You... Clefable, you terrify me. If a shiny one of you popped up, I really don't think I'd be capable of catching you. Or at least I'd be very concerned about the likelihood of it. Clefairy, you need to calm yourself, please. That was probably the last moment I could have got the Pokeball actually in the ring. Or at least very close to it. Okay, I don't need to catch any more Clefairy. In fact, let me walk over here. And do what I said I was going to do. Which is draw our Clefairy. Alright, let's look at this little, oh, actually, I don't need to have the screen switched for this, because I want to look at it in the Pokedex. Not habitat. I keep doing that though. I keep trying to go down to habitat, but I don't know why. Alright. Draw it at an angle like that. I have to turn it a little bit just to see. Okay. You're modding 2 channels at once right now, so you might be spotty in here. No problem, Bloodfire. I appreciate you, you lurking. Anybody else out there, be sure to check out Bloodfire's channel. She does a lot of fun stuff over there, and it would be a shame if you missed out on it. Be sure to check her out and follow her for some more amazing content, like Call of Duty and Serious Sam and Sea of Thieves. All kinds of cool stuff. Oh no. Oh, actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, it's just This is kind of like tracing, except I'm just looking at it on the screen and then trying to draw it the best I can for what I'm seeing. So it's not tracing, it's just... never mind. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. This looks so bad. It looks so bad. Alright. It's fine though. These drawings weren't meant to look good. These drawings were meant to scare the shinies out of hiding. You'll be doing Warzone tomorrow with the two boys I'm modding with right now. Awesome, awesome. I'll certainly be sure to drop by for the stream. That sounds awesome. Sorry, I'm really focusing on this. It's gonna look great, I promise. In the meantime, you get to enjoy my forehead. Can't look as bad as I'm looking today. Well... I hate to surprise you, but I might just surprise you with how bad this Clefairy looks. Alright, and then I gotta put a little bit of the tail in there, and that's the last bit, and then I'm done. So let's just do one of these numbers. I think my pen is starting to run out of ink. Okay. Did I get all of the facial features? I think I did. Alright. Here we go. Big reveal. And my timer just went off. So there it is. There's our Clefairy. There's our little Clefairy wanted poster. And that will scare the shinies out of hiding, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll do it. We got our chain all set up. It's time to go. My spray bottle incident from yesterday was #1 topic today. Oh no, I'm sure it was. Luna Love, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy to have you on the stream. It's not bad, thank you. Thank you, yeah. It's definitely... anything I draw is definitely not going to get any better than that. So... very low expectations is what's going to make the shinies so upset that they literally come out of hiding to attack us. And what's going to make us bring one home. You love it. Well, thank you. Anybody out there that is unfamiliar with Luna's channel, be sure to check it out. I was watching her play Pokemon Yellow the other day. It was a lot of fun, and it's always great to kind of experience that with somebody else in the driver's seat. So be sure to check out Luna's channel if you have not. It was so bad, I can't believe I messed this up so bad. Got the BS remover. Fan of Pokemon, I couldn't get the shiny Weedle. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's rough. I know you were working on that for a while, and I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope your luck, the odds are in your favor in the future with that. Stop, that was so nice. Thank you. You're welcome, no problem. It's always nice to, always more than willing to shout out somebody's channel, especially if I've been enjoying their content. There's no reason that I shouldn't give them the opportunity to as well. You got a shiny Bulbasaur instead? That's amazing, dude. That's awesome. Even if Weedle was what I was hunting for, I would take the Bulbasaur over the Weedle any day. Look like death. Oh, come on, Bloodfire. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sorry the last couple days have been rough for you, but... you definitely don't look worse than the Clefairy I drew, so... Big dubs in the chat. You got that? That shiny look. Alright. I didn't need to catch that Clefairy. I don't even know why I did. Oh! Wait! We did it. We did it. Okay. Alright. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Okay. Well, let me catch up on chat, and then we'll jump back in. You got a shiny Geodude a few hours later. Oh, that's awesome, dude. 17 of my covers told me I look like a zombie. I'm so sorry, Bloodfire. You are luck source. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, let's I don't even need you. Get out of here. I don't need you. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay. Oof. All right. Let's focus here. We only want Premier Balls out here. You aren't getting away from us. Oh, banana. We did it. Finally, after so much hunting for Clefairy, we did it. Amazing. You are the shiny in chat, Bloodfire. I will stay. Name it Neon because its ears are neon green. So, I kind of picked out a name, but I forget what the name is. So I do need your help. Oh, I'm sorry about that, bro, dude. The Nightbot is very protective. I apologize that it just yelled at you for simply trying to use emotes. And let's see. The voice that I had intended for this, the name that I had intended for this, is the name of the little Yoda-like creature from The Mandalorian, but I can't remember what its name is. It's like the package or the asset or something. Your voice just always sounds dead. Yeah, I have gotten that before, so let's forget something for Earthquake and just get rid of Dig, even though it's your signature move. Grogu, that's it. That is Clefairy's name. Thank you, Bloodfire, the child. And it's green-eared wonder. That's awesome. I'm a nerd, okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, first of all, goodbye. Thank you for your help. Let's take a look at Grogu. Oh boy. Let's go this way. It'll be faster. That's so satisfying to see. Alright, let's favorite it first before we make some mistakes. And for now on, you are Grogu. Yeah, I can judge it real quick. This part of it doesn't really matter to me as much, but that's pretty good. If only maybe... okay, if only defense had been swapped with offense, that would have been the most ideal situation, but having, I mean, 5 best IVs is nothing to complain about, that's for sure. All hail Grogu. Indeed. There you go, now you get to sit up with everybody else. Oh, hope nobody's upset, but off screen I evolved some of the shinies that we caught, so I guess we can go back through and take a look at everybody. Our Krabby is now Kingler. These are just a bunch of Rhydon that don't need to be here. Chansey doesn't evolve in this. Our Staryu evolved into a Starmie. Our Magikarp evolved into a Gyarados. Lapras doesn't evolve. Oh, that's right. Our Eevee evolved into a Vaporeon. That's regular, so we go back this way. Oh, here we go. Yep. Our Shelder's now a Cloyster. It's kind of sad because I like Shelder's shiny better than Cloyster's shiny. Doduo's now a Dodrio. I haven't evolved Ponyta because I'm hoping there's some way I can move this into the Diamond and Pearl games when that comes out. Because Ponyta was one of the ones that was accessible. Because, I mean, otherwise, if Ponyta is not something I can move in or catch anymore for some reason, I'd probably just go with Chimchar because fire types are so limited in that generation. You love Starmie shiny? I love Starmie shiny a lot too. And Staryu's is pretty cool looking, but the purple with the deep blue just looks so good together. Why no gold Cloyster? Yeah, Cloyster's shiny isn't bad, but it's very disappointing compared to what Shelters was and what the potential could have been there. We already had this Golem and this Graveler and this Geodude. I think I'd already evolved this Tentacle into a Tentacruel, so I don't think that's actually new. The other guys we have... Victory Bell. Oh, our Bellsprout evolved into Weepin' Bell, shiny. That's just a normal Machoke, but our Machop that we caught is now a shiny Machoke. That's a regular Dugtrio, but our Diglett evolved into a shiny Dugtrio. Our lovely Venonat evolved into a shiny Venomoth. Love Venomoth. Zubat I haven't evolved either for the same reason, hoping to move it in Diamond and Pearl. One of like the 4 fire types in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Exactly. So I tried to plan early with this, and hopefully I can make it work through Pokemon Home or something. Because it'd be really cool to have this Zubat and that Ponyta in a playthrough. Our Vulpix is now a Ninetales. Our newly caught Grogu. This was already an Arbok, but was originally an Ekans. Originally a Spearow, now a Fearow. We already had you and you and you. This was the first shiny that I caught in Let's Go. It was a Pidgey. But now I have a bunch. Our shiny Beedrill. I think the only other thing I evolved was, yeah, I evolved I Can't Believe into Metapod, but we still have our whole horde of... So... Master Ball to Venonat, you only see it here, folks. Okay, I really like Venomoth, okay, and I hunted for a Venonat for forever. So when one finally showed up, I wasn't going to let it get away. I wasn't going to take the chance. And it was so worth it to me. Venomoth and Venonat are so worth it to me that I don't even feel bad about it. I probably should, but... okay, so here's the question. We got our shiny Clefairy. We still have a chain of Clefairy, though. So we can either stay and continue to just see if more Clefairy or something else random shiny will show up, or we can just carry our chain to our next location and see what happens. What did I say we were going to hunt? I forgot. Next is Voltorb. I hate shiny hunting inside the power plant. I find it so obnoxious. So honestly, what should I do here? You Master Ball at an Eevee. Use this catch combo and take it to the power plant. Yeah, I guess I could. You hate hunting yourself as well. Alright. Okay, you know what? I think we'll do that. I think we'll carry this chain over to the power plant. Well, the nice thing is, if we end up in a situation where Voltorb eludes us for too long, at very least, drawing his wanted poster is going to be stupid easy. I just have to draw a circle, and then draw a serious expression on it, and I'm good to go. Sorry. Had something pop up on my screen. It was weird. Oh, I clicked on emojis. Alright, that's fine. That's actually somewhat relevant to what we're doing, so... Get out of here, Chansey. Zubat, come on now. Nightbot, you need to chill. I don't understand. I did make changes to try to make it chill out with that, but there must be like a threshold or a parameter that I need to fix. Go away, go get laid. Bloodfire is condoning a future of Nightbot Juniors. Huh! What? That didn't just happen, right? That didn't just happen, right? Okay, you guys see what I see, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. I mean, I am losing my mind, but here we go. We're gonna do this. And then this. Oops, that's not it. Yes. Yes. No way. No way. Charmander, you are a luck generator. And you're a Charmander Lucky Charm for you. That's right, yeah, you were there when Jazz got his. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me before I do anything else, we're saving right this second. Right this second. And yeah, between you and Fan of Pokemon, you suggested that I carry the chain somewhere else instead of just hanging out in the mountain. And Bloodfire has the spirit of Charmander inside of her, apparently, because that was insane. I feel like my face hurts because I'm smiling so hard right now. I can't believe that just happened. I don't have to go shiny Charmander hunting. Do you know how nice that feels? I've done that before and it took forever. So I'm so happy that I didn't have to specifically hunt for that. That is amazing. You know what? I've still got this chain. Let me go check in on Squirtle over here too, just to see, make sure something amazing else doesn't happen. Help, he cracked his face. Pretty much. I feel, at this moment, I feel broken in a very positive way. Oh, we didn't even check out the Charmander. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Going favorite ya? Let's take a look at him. It very much does shout fire type. You are your own Charmander. Let's look at him. Wow. Stat-wise, meh. But we didn't chain beforehand, and chaining is what increases that odds significantly, so whatever. I'm not worried about the stats. Shiny Charmander, shiny Charmander. Alright, we'll put you up here for now. Sort with favorites on top. That's amazing. And in less than an hour we got 2 shinies. Like, that's incredible. Alright, I don't know why I'm going all the way up here. There's no need for all this. Let's just go to the power plant like we planned. Stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Oh, hello, Pidgeotto. And goodbye. I just wanted to take the moment to say I appreciate having all you guys on here tonight with me. The only thing that makes it more exciting is is having other people around to share that experience with, because that was nuts. Not to mention shiny hunting can get notoriously repetitive. Yeah, it came, but I'm not done yet. Why am I just flying around here? Let's go. Okay. I always like to check the water here. Yeah, I'm also unsure as to what's going on at this very moment. So you are not alone. Do I not have a lure active anymore? Or did they all just spawn behind me when I ran in? I don't have a lure. Okay. Was that Charmander also without a lure? Because if so, that's nuts. I'm gonna have to check that when I go back and look at the video, because if that's the case, that's even lower odds. There's going to be a certain point here where I just decide to start chaining Voltorb, because I feel like me carrying my chain is going to bring me so much luck after bringing me a Charmander like that. You know what, I'm just going to start catching Voltorb. I'm not going to worry about it. It does suck that its capture rate is yellow when I'm using an Ultra Ball, though. That's not a good sign. This is going to be harder than I thought. I was unable to run into the Voltorb, and I hit the Magnemite. That's not good. You won't need a catch combo, you have me. That is good to know, my friend. That is good to know. You better exercise your powers as quickly as you can conveniently, because I hate the power play. power plant is not my favorite place to be. Although I do like many of the Pokemon that are in here. Not a comforting environment. Ouch. Okay, at least, you know, he's just a ball. And he does have a couple things he can do, but he's not... I feel like the Electrode would probably be way worse to try to catch. Thought that was a shiny Electabuzz for a second. I feel like... Oh, you did make yourself the shiny color. I feel like I've heard that before, but do I remember where? No, I do not. You are indeed shiny color. Shiny Charizard. Or, Charmander, I mean. You guys seem to be having an argument about something, but for the life of me, I can't tell what. 0 senses, no smell, no hearing, no tastes, no touch, no... Which one did I miss? Did I say taste already? Coughing. If I remember correctly, coughing also turns kind of blue when it's shiny. I am missing. Bloodfire do be gaming though. She does that. She told me a story of when she played Serious Sam when you were like, what? Like very young, like ridiculously young. Like you've been playing games for a while. Yeah, like 3 or 4. Like right when you're young enough to be like, okay, I'm holding the controller and I'm pretty sure that that it's plugged in and that I'm the one doing things on the screen. Like at that point, you got a good idea of what's going on. I don't understand where all this aggression is coming from. I simply don't understand. That is true. She does have a channel full of clips and highlights and what's that other word? I swear Twitch has another name for it. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. VODs, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, fan of Pokemon, why don't you just take it down a notch, please? I don't really understand why you're getting into this over next to nothing. Please stop. Sorry, what you can't... Man, what did I just say? Like, please... chill out. And I'm sorry, Bloodfire. I don't know why or for what reason, but... I apologize for that. I know you're having a hard time already, and there's no reason for you to have to be dealing with that, so... No, I understand. May not have this exact game, but yeah, support your friends while you wait for it. No, I got you. Thank you, and I appreciate you for being here. Speaking of gaming, you kind of want a game now. What do you think you're gonna play? Do I not have? Who knows? Yeah, I was thinking the other day, I wish I still had Call of Duty downloaded on my PlayStation because I liked playing the whatever it was. There was another mode that you could play, and I didn't get to finish playing it, and then the multiplayer grew to such an enormous file size that I could no longer have the other stuff. I could only have the Battle Royale and multiplayer stuff downloaded on my PlayStation because that's all the room that existed for it, because they do a terrible job of allocating space appropriately. They just dump gigs and gigs and gigs on there. Plunder. Oh, that's the one where you have, you're trying to leave with all the cash and get it on the supply thing, right? I liked that mode a lot. Yeah, in general, my interest in Battle Royales dropped significantly, but I liked the plunder mode, and I liked, it was years ago now in Fortnite, I don't know if they've done it since, but there was a mode where you had to go collect safes, and then there were 4 safes that spawned on the map, and everyone had to run towards them and collect the safes and run back to the spot with them, or jewels or something. You loot and gather as much as you can, gotcha. Let's see if this helps. Oh, it makes it yellow. Alright. Alright, if this doesn't work, I have to back out real quick so it doesn't break my chain. Okay. Alright. We gotta go and get more Ultra Balls, because these Voltorb are not going to get caught as easily as I'd like them to. Yeah, he's a battle-tested little ball, that's for sure. We'll wait until we get back out there, Dragonite. It is nice to have a conversation with you, but that is not exactly what I planned. Oh, actually, let me sell first, because... You know, let's push it one more time, just to be sure. Okay. How much Clefairy candy do I have, by the way? A disgusting amount. Yeah, 267. Not as much as the tentacle candy, though. 527. Cat equals pure painful evil. I have scars from cats, so I understand. Cats can be wonderful companions, but man, if you want them to do something that they don't want to do, ugh. Or if you need to do something for them that they don't want you to do, ugh. Cat started kneading my foot. Just tenderizing the meat for later. Okay, I sold all that stuff and I didn't actually buy Ultra Balls, did I? Let's fix that. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of stuff. I don't have the lure active, I forgot. Well, I mean, glad I woke up a bit. Fan of Pokemon chatting is okay, but you were being awfully aggressive for something for no reason, and I asked you to stop, and you just continued pressing, so... That's what led to that, but... Alright. Nothing shiny out here. I don't even know how many of these Voltorb I caught before this. 19. Okay, so I caught literally one prior to this. That's fine. Is Serious Sam 4 really on sale right now? I'm assuming on Steam, or I'm guessing on Steam. Only released on Steam, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it had branched out to anything else. Sometimes the Switch picks up weird, well, I won't say weird, but random things that you wouldn't expect to be on a Nintendo console. They're struggling with console mechanics. That's fair, I guess. There are a lot of games on computer that get ported to console, and they not only do terribly on console, but they're really garbage performance, maybe not performance-wise, but interface-wise, because they don't fix the fact that a lot of the time you're using a mouse and pointing and clicking on screen, and they try to translate that to a controller, and it's really awkward. I don't know how many games I've played that were made for PC and then ported to Xbox or PlayStation, and they just control terribly even with a controller because they weren't built with that in mind until after the fact. Okay, this Voltorb is being a jerk and jumping around, and I'm not going to lose my combo. Ooh, a game I could think of like that is 7 Days to Die. It's kind of a fun zombie, I don't want to call it a Minecraft type game, but it does have that like building and crafting element in it. And it does have zombies in it, so there are some similarities, but it's a very fun game, and I've played a lot of it on Xbox, but the interface and the controls and all of that, even though they've been mapped to a controller, just don't feel good. And the one time that I messed around with it a little bit on PC and was able to get it to work, everything felt so much smoother, even though I hate using a keyboard for movement controls. Honestly, if I could have the left hand to be like a controller like this, and then the right hand be the mouse, it would be perfect. So it would basically be the Wiimote and nunchuck, but that's what I would want to use on PC. Or for games that are designed for PC. I wonder if... Never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if somebody has done that where they've mapped their either WASD and everything on the keyboard into a nunchuck and Wiimote be the mouse that they've manipulated through the computer to make it work correctly. Because I would love that. Other than having to have the stupid sensor bar on top of the monitor, that would be ideal to me. Or below the monitor, depending on which way you choose to set it up. Voltorb. Where are all of your Great Ball friends? I want to know. That's rude. Can you not do that? We're almost at maximum odds. If I can just get a couple more. Oh, I never updated. Never updated the title. There we go. Hate Serious Samurai, no, most complicated battle ever. Some of those fights are a little nuts, where they just kind of overload you with... They either swarm so many enemies at you at once that you have to keep running in circles to get away from them while dealing with one of the bigger ones, or they'll do like a boss battle where there's just constant stuff happening around you. If I remember correctly, I think it's Serious Sam 2 that there's one of the bigger fights in that game that frequently crashes the game. It's been a long time since I played it, but I think I remembered being like, okay, I have to be careful in this fight, because if I get... if I end up in this corner over here with too much going on, it's just going to crash the game. Or at least we get the FPS to drop super hard. Skeleton Creatures Arena, it was the first one. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's definitely sounding familiar now. Voltorb, please, just let's be friends. Spawn 100 skeletons at once. 5 times. Ugh. Well, that will certainly put stress on things. There we go. officially max odds. Now we have to get our 9 Superstition Voltorb. And then maybe, I mean, after I drew the Clefairy on a post-it note, we got it, like, really quickly. So when I get to 40, I might just draw the Voltorb right out, because... Okay, 7 more. Give us more. This Electrode's hanging out a long time. You keep dying, oh no. Some of those games are just very unforgiving. And they're like, hey, this is, you know, this is an area that's supposed to be challenging, so let's constantly overwhelm you. That's one of those games, too, where you have to be very careful about managing your ammo and when to use certain weapons. It's harder than Doom. I haven't played Doom in a while. I would love to play some Doom. I could play the one on my N64. Or I could play, I think I have the 2016 one on Xbox. I could play that one too. In fact, I might have another version of it as well. But Doom is fun. I remember having Doom on... Guys. Whoa. Whoa. Nelly. Okay. Well, it's not a Voltorb, but I'm happy with it. Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on, Weezing. Yes. Wow. What a day. Okay, that's 3 shinies now in an hour and 40 minutes. Look at this. Look at this beautiful shiny Weezing. That's awesome. I'm very happy with that. It's very cool. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Teal, I think is the word I'm looking for. Sweet. Alright. You can go back. Save again. Who's that Pokemon? Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let's favorite ya. I think inherently I'm gonna have to not do that. Something inside my mind just screams no. but I do get it. I do get it. I do get the inclination. Wow, what a... Okay, so here's the deal. Do we keep shiny hunting? Because, I mean, that's 3. That's 3 in an hour 40. I could stop right there, play something else for a little bit, kind of wind down. Do it. Okay. Oh, which is it? Did I even give 2 options, or did I finish explaining one? Now I'm... It's gone. That memory is just gone. You're gonna have to help me out. Me hunting. I guess that means continue? Shiny hunting. Okay. 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 Well, I guess that means we're back to chaining Voltorb, because I don't want to chain Weezing. So... This Voltorb's really being stubborn. There we go. Yes, be kind, Voltorb. Also, it would be kind if Voltorb would spawn instead of literally everything else. Angry Bobber. I had never looked at it as a bobber, but you're totally right. It perfectly does indeed look like a bobber. Is my emote wall actually working? I don't think it is. Oh, there we go. Now it is. That was weird. Why did it do that? All the emotes that could have been seen. Oh well. Hopefully it was working earlier. I don't know now. I'm a genius. Oh, why am I not... I forgot I'm chaining again. Just staring at the Voltorb. Now the question is, do I really have enough resources to continue shiny hunting? I mean, I have enough Pokeballs and Premier Balls, but I don't think I have enough cash to really buy more Ultra Balls to keep going after Voltorb. We'll have to see how it goes. I have to do one of those trade-in deals where I get a little cash that way between Cerulean and Pewter City. Hey Mathlete, this is the power plant. And thank you so much for the follow, Mathlete. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the swamp. Glad to have you here. And so when you go out of Cerulean City to go to the next, I don't know, the next section of the game, you have to go out to the rock tunnel, and when you go on the water just past the rock tunnel, you can surf your way down to the power plant or fly. Oh, sorry, yeah, the notification was loud, my bad. It is the power plant. So, I mean, it's not a huge area. It's literally just this building that's here at the edge of the water. You missed out on catching a lot of electric types and getting Zapdos, I guess. You made it out of the cave in the Victory Road thing. Okay, so yeah, you went through Victory Road. You may have encountered Moltres there, potentially. And then there's probably 2 areas then that you haven't visited, including... Oh, you got Articuno. Okay, so you got to that part down there in the Seafoam Islands. So then, yeah, you just missed out on the power plant. And you got Moltres. Very nice. Yep, Zapdos is hiding there, and then, interestingly enough, after you've caught the static encounters, or fought them, or whatever, you can have a very small chance of encountering the legendary birds in the wild. They'll just be flying over the routes randomly. Took over 100 balls to catch Moltres. Yeah, those catch rates are notoriously difficult generally over the course of the games. Excuse me. And then you caught Articuno in just 1 ball, that's funny. And we started our hunt looking for Clefairy today. We were actually able to get it relatively quickly, which was awesome. I can show you real quick. And we've actually got 3 shinies already today. We were fortunate enough to get our Clefairy, who we named Grogu, because it looks like the little Yoda creature with the green tipped ears. And then, while we still had our chain from Clefairy, we were heading over towards the power plant, and we were lucky enough to come across shiny Charmander, which is awesome. It's awesome because now I don't have to shiny hunt for Charmander and chain a million of them to do it. It's going to save me a lot of time and effort. It's just a little bit of pure luck. Yeah, no, You got lucky with Articuno, which is awesome, but no, they aren't pushovers. Yeah, Rock Tunnel is the one that leads out the other side to Lavender. That's exactly right. So here I can just show you. Back out here. So you can either fly or surf along this waterway here. On the outside. And this is the Pokemon Center right here that's next to the Dark Cave. So, and you don't have to go along the water if you fly, you can just go back over here. But yeah, you can surf along this water. They do tuck it away back here, so don't feel bad for missing it, because it's not readily apparent that it's back here by any means. It's just if you happen to have surf when you're around here and happen to explore that patch of water. I appreciate you hanging out, Bloodfire, and lurking. Are you playing, Mathalie, are you playing Pikachu or Eevee version? Because I assume if you're playing Pikachu version, you didn't even need to worry about catching an electric type. You got your Switch and you're about to head there now. Awesome. Oh, Voltorb, why do you do this to me? I'm gonna need to get more Ultra Balls. Probably. Yeah, I'll try one more. Oh, that was bad. One more of actually hitting it. And then I'll back out and have to go get Ultra Balls, I suppose. Yeah, alright. So many things in my way. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. I can just go here. First, you gotta make your way back through Victory Road. Can the legendary birds ever run away when you try to catch? To be honest, I've never experienced that. I assume they can. But I've never had that experience personally. And why are you... Did you never get the ability to fly? To just fly back to Cerulean? So it's when you play with Vivi, it's one of the options, and I think, could be wrong about this, but you either get Skydash in, it's either Saffron or Fuchsia. I think it's Saffron, because Fuchsia, or is it Celadon? Fuchsia you get Surf, so it's not Fuchsia. Maybe it's Celadon. I'm sorry, it's been so long since I did it. I believe it's Celadon. Because that's near where you'd normally get it in Red, Blue, Yellow, all of the Gen 1 makes. So that's where I'd recommend checking. There'll be a dude with like an awkward looking flying machine that has balloons attached to it. And you talk to him, and he's like, "Oh, I can teach you how to use this," but then your partner, Eevee or Pikachu, will be like, "Nah, man, I want to learn how to fly this." So... I actually might look it up, because I'm curious now of exactly where, but I believe Celadon is your answer. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you didn't get that before you went to the Pokemon League. Because now you do have to go all the way back through. I mean, it's not a particularly long cave once you've set everything up to go straight through it. It's just a little bit obnoxious if you don't have the option. I think I have Dragonite out? No, I had Eevee, okay. So once you beat the game, you can challenge all of the gym leaders once a day, and they'll have an improved team that you can fight against. You can also fight... oh, I guess I don't want to spoil it for you. Never mind, I'll let you find those out on your own if you haven't yet. But there are other trainers that you're now going to be able to fight now that you've beaten the Elite Four. Or once you've beaten the Elite Four, rather. Yeah, it's in Celadon City. I was right. I just wanted to double check because I was curious. But I was pretty sure. So I guess it does kind of spoil it, but no, Giovanni is not one that you can challenge again once you've done all the Team Rocket fights. But there is a fight in that gym. So, like, when the gym leaders all get new teams, there will be another fight there that you can do, so... Having a level 100 Pokemon that's all souped up on candy just makes all these fights pretty meaningless. So this game does the thing where it's its own, like, timeline. And then there's a timeline where there's Ash and Gary. There's a timeline where it's Ash, Gary, Red, Blue, and all these people exist. And then there's a timeline where there's these guys, and then there's Red and Blue and Green and all these other characters. I don't know. I watched this whole explanation one time on YouTube about the different timelines from the different games, since certain games were other gens remakes, and there's the anime series that are on the side, and the manga, whatever, for Pokemon Journeys and another series, so there's a lot of muddied water across that, so I couldn't even get into that with you, to be honest. Bloodfire, thank you so much for the host, I appreciate you. Pointed out that Detective Pikachu takes place 20 years after Mewtwo strikes back, so Ash would be 30. Someone told me that even at age 30, Ash will have the body of a kid. I'm finally done modding, which makes me think... Nice, Bloodfire. Mathley makes me think he accidentally swallowed an Everstone at one point. Huh. So Ash is a Pokemon? He swallowed an Everstone. It's not a terrible theory. Aren't humans Pokemon? Can they get captured in a Pokeball? Is that a thing? Because if not, then I'm going to say no, because the Poke thing comes from pocket monsters, so if I can't put them in a Pokeball to make... If a person can't go in a Pokeball that I could put in my pocket, then no, would be my answer. They are not Pokemon. But I don't know how to test that, so who knows? That's enough for 30 more. I would have to be very precise with throwing Ultra Balls and also get lucky that they don't break out. So instead of just depending on luck, which, I mean, why not? But I'm gonna also go back to Pewter City, and we will get a little more cash. Because every single day, you can go up here and talk to this lady, and she'll be like, hey, I need a break from my Slowpoke, can you watch it for a while? And then we say yes. And we enjoy a small cutscene of Slowpoke staring off into space. And then the camera fades to the sky. I think that Slowpoke thing is an anti-soft lock. Yeah, and not only, I mean, that is a good way, but there's also, I mean, stuff spawns all around the map every day, items that you can pick up over and over again, daily stuff, so they did a good job in this game of making sure that somebody could be playing Pokemon, a very young child could be playing Pokemon for the first time, and this is how they're going to get introduced to it, and they should not end up in a situation where they can get soft-locked. They should be able to push forward with very little effort and still find success, basically. Yeah, in case you run the first gym with no grass Pokemon, no money left, no balls. Yeah, that's a very good point. And poor Brock, he's gonna fight a normal type and not stand a chance at all. Delicious health. Human is impossible. Mad doesn't want to stream tomorrow while he's working. I'm not sure I understand, but is he mad because he's not going to be able to watch? Omastar. So Omastar is really physical. I don't know why I'm bothering to analyze the battle, because there's no way it's gonna do anything that's gonna, like, I'm not gonna lose. I'll be very surprised if Vivi even goes down. He's mad because he's fighting for your time. I guess I'm still confused, but he's just got the standard goal, and this fight improves so much from the original fight you have against Brock. He's got fossil Pokemon, he's actually got Pokemon that aren't ground type because of the water-rock dual typing. Some good stuff happened in this game, at least with rematches. As am I, he said goodnight, so I said goodnight. Now he's mad. I don't know why it is, but it always seems like goodnight ends up being a very hostile thing. And I'm not sure why. I'm just saying, at least in my experience, like, good night, whenever I say that, it would be hard to... I don't know. I guess I can't even quantify what I want to say into words. I had a point, but I lost it somewhere. Sell the rest of this. Some of these. Time to pull out the BS remover. Nice. Yeah, you certainly get a lot of mileage out of that emote. Where is... We're gonna sell this because I don't need those. Or these. Or these. Okay. Alright, now back to the spot. You could have used it earlier. The best thing about TMs is they allow you to remain flexible about your movesets. You can change your moveset to fit your needs. I like that in more recent gens they've been like, oh, they're not single use anymore. You can use them as many times as you want. Because that used to frustrate me about the older games where I'd make a moveset and then later be like, oh, I want to change up my team a little bit. But now I can't use that TM that I wasted because you can only find one. And you can't buy that particular one anywhere. So you've wasted it. Used Rock Slide on your Snorlax temporarily so you can fight the Zapdos. Yeah, Rock Slide's not a bad way to go. I think when I went to get Zapdos in this playthrough, I did it after I did maybe the 7th gym. So I'd already been to the Seafoam Islands, and I had a Dugong with an Ice-type move. Or no, was it Jinx? I had something with an Ice-type move that I used, and it took it out almost immediately. If not immediately. Wait a second, what am I doing? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I just wanted to make sure nothing was shiny before I fly. Hello. Nice to see you, Vivi. Can we get out of here now? Yeah, it's nice to switch back and forth between moves, definitely, for sure. Have a high...